Welcome to Christ Ambassador TV. In this channel, we do post prophetic ministration and teaching by Prophet Joel Ogebe and Prophet Jesse Jamfa. Welcome to the channel. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe.
When the Lord began to use me in some certain stage in Africa, He gave me patterns, operations. Someone looked at our shofar we use in worship and said, hey, I love you, sir, but what is this horn? He has not read Psalm 105. He doesn't know the shofar. No, when they say the angel will blow the trumpet, what they are thinking is their metal trumpet that they blow in church. Nigerian film has discipled you for too long. Nollywood has blinded you from seeing what light is. One of the lamentations I received from heaven there, a very simple lamentation. Are we still together? Many people wait for new wine. They don't press on to receive new wineskin. You people say we should go a little deeper. Many, they wait for new wine. They wait. A fresh voice comes and they begin to run. And guess what they do? They now borrow system. It's okay, these people do their ministry like this. They borrow that one. And then they cannot effectively pipe what they receive fresh from heaven. Because in what they borrow is the corruption God was trying to separate them from. Yes. Are you sure you can be a minister by the leading of God? His leading will not make sense to you. Do you think God is modern with your generation? As we prayed and it's okay, now I want to start with two people. He first says, start sitting on the ground. I say, Lord, who am I hearing now? He said, sit on the ground. He said, I want to begin to remind the church of the humble days. I want to begin to humble them again. He said, start sitting on the ground. I see, I was counseling a brother. He said he's confused. I said, no, you're not confused. He said he needs direction. I said, okay, your direction begins from the first instruction. If God said walk 2 steps, that's where direction begins from. If he said pray 30 minutes, it's your obedience to that first instruction that will now provide the next direction. So we obeyed. And then we leave the key. Meanwhile, he told me, don't take honorarium from any place you go to a minister. Because the honor of a minister is in how it's received, not what is given. Are we together? Meanwhile, these days we were hungry, but I obeyed faithfully. And then what he would bring new patterns. Then he began to lament to me. He said, your generation, many have come here. They received new wine, but they didn't wait for a wineskin that can effectively pipe that new wine. So at the end of the day, when they go out and they burn in the nations begin to see another celebrity. They don't see something God is doing that is different, that has a sound. So they begin to sing the sound of the old house, that has a posture. So they begin to operate with the posture of the old house, that has an operation. And because they don't know these things, they begin to operate with the operations of the old house. If you've met God, He will tell you how to build the temple. It's not man that educates a spirit, it's his spirit that educates man. Like what I told you yesterday that was told me 2 nights ago. He said the lesser things do not name the greater things. That's how he begins his teaching. Have you been educated in light before? He said, how come men say they can name God? You cannot name God. You can name the place of your encounter, but you cannot name Him. That's why His name is a revelation. And the revelation only revealed to those He has chosen and trusted. He will reveal Himself to you. The rose of Shalom, that's to suit your emotions. Your vote is invalid. He has to. Now you see, these are the hard things that if you say now, a religious man that runs by his emotion, not knowing the operations of the spirit, that they are exact. And if you like, let that your error be popular among men. Let it seem right unto the eyes of men and the ears of men. It will not strike any chord in eternity. So Moses said, who shall I say sent me? Who are you, Lord? These were questions of the elders. Where do you stay? They are not trying to impose anything from them upon that which is pure and immortal. What shall I call you, O God, who has apprehended me? The nations call you this, but what shall I call you? Have you prayed that prayer before? What shall I call you? Who shall I say sent me? These are the kind of things they educate you with. So what will happen is that you will wait to be called. So you say, what is your name? Say, I'm Jacob. You say, you are Israel. Have you ever created a car or give birth to a child and then the child of one day old is trying to say, okay, Papa, your name is John. The lesser things cannot name the greater things.
Welcome back. I know you've just watched that video right now. Are you touched? Are you blessed? If you are blessed and you are touched, please pray on them, and the Lord will manifest His word inside us, and we shall all rejoice at last. Thank you.